Okay, hello. Let's see. Let me wait. Oh, okay. That doesn't look right, but okay. Okay, so I am live here, and I decided to come live today, which is a Wednesday. I usually do a live um every once a month, the last Saturday in the month. And I decided to come on right now because I'm going to change that day if that's okay. Welcome. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of FaceTime if you're on. But right now, I just want to explain why I'm here. I'm here because, hi, Katrina. I'm here because I'm going to change my live day from Saturday to Wednesday. And I didn't really prepare anything for today. I just realized that on Saturday, everything in my life that happens on Saturday. And so, especially here in the summer. And so I wanted to change that date. I also remembered that when I changed the date to Saturday, the person who first suggested Saturday at 6, the last Saturday, that person doesn't even come on the lives. I know they watch the replays, but they don't come to the lives anyway. So I'm going to make it a weekday and see how that happens. Hello in Sweden. So I'm going to make that, yeah, I'm going to change it to Wednesday. Wednesday at 1 o'clock. See how that goes. I don't know how that works for the West Coast people, but I'm going to do that over here. We're going to give it a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to the Saturdays. I know maybe a lot of people are used to Saturdays and they're expecting that. I don't know, but I'm going to try it. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Chris. So that's what I'm going to do. I do want to let you know that I'm working on a project that has been requested a lot since the very beginning. Since I first started doing loom knitting on this channel, everybody wanted to know, where are the socks? Where are Hi Professor? Hi Professor Failure. I still can't get used to calling you Hi Professor Failure. Okay, wait a minute. Let me bring Katrina on. Hello, Katrina. And hello, Chris. Hello, Bobby from Ohio. Hello, Bobby from Ohio. I like Ohio pretty good. I like Cleveland. Anyway, I'll say I like Cleveland. And Professor Failure, I still can't get used to calling somebody, referring to someone as failure. So I'll just call you Professor. I'm still having a hard time with that. And Chris is Ohio. Okay. Okay. So Chris and Bobby are Ohio. And here's Norma. Hello, Norma. How are you doing? I was out your way a little while back. I love it out there. You got great weather out there. And Sheila, good afternoon from Orlando, Florida. Let's see what's going on here. Rhonda, hello from Florida. My granddaughter and I love your loom projects. Well, thank you so very much. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to come right back. Don't look at the junk while I'm gone. I'm going to be right back. I want to show you an example of the project that I'm working on now. Let me do that. Don't look. Don't look. one day, one day I'm going to clean this shelf. I'm going to Anyway, I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming back. I'm back, coming back, coming back. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. So let me see. Where did we leave off? We had Miss Norma. Let's see. Where did we leave? Rhonda. And then we have Mia. Hello, Long Island. Oh, you're near me. I could hop on a train and be out there in a few hours. Okay. Okay. I go by Andrew on the channel. Okay, thank you, Professor Andrew. Thank you so much. And then Chris, and then Philip Curtis. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hello, welcome, Philip. And then Miss Norma says, you came at the right time. It's 100 above now. Okay, I guess I did come at the right time. So thank you all for being on here. And oh my God, yes. Okay. So I'm here, as you probably know, I'm here in New York City. In fact, I am in Harlem, New York City. And today we have overcast. It's overcast and it's a nice day. It's kind of breezy, so it's not really hot, but it's a overcast day. No, not a sunny day at all. So let's see. What is it? Hello from Robin from South Carolina. Greetings. Welcome, South Carolina. I like South Carolina. My daddy was from South Carolina. My daddy was from Greenville. And he had relatives in a town called Due West. And my daddy used to say that if you blink while you're driving through Due West, you would miss it. Hello, Amzet. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So, and where are you? You're in, wait, Colorado. Okay, Colorado. I've been to Colorado. I've been to most of the states. I'll tell you how I got to do that. I've been to every state. I have been to every state several times except Hawaii, except Alaska. I've never been to Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska. And I've been to Vancouver. Oh God, Vancouver was beautiful. But I loved Vancouver. And okay, Mariana from South Africa. Never been to Africa at all. My sister used to live and work in Mozambique, but I never have been to Africa. So welcome. We have people from all over the world. I appreciate that. You know, what I wanted to do though, I wanted to show you what I've been working on, and I'll get back to giving people more FaceTime. She says, okay, what is that says? She says, you even said my name perfectly. Great job. Thank you. I know that means a lot when somebody says your name correctly. At the same time, I know that if you're probably like me, it's a name, right? It's a name and it's a different name. So people aren't used to saying it. And so like Wambui, a lot of people, some people are even afraid to try because they think I'm going to be offended or whatever. And I'm not, because I know it's a very unusual name for here in the States. For Africa, it's not, but here in the States, it is a very unusual name. And so I'm easy about that. I say it's just the name, it's just the name. But when they do get it right, wow, that's really something, right? Let's see here. Let's see. And then I'm going to show you. Yeah, it has been a while. Glad to be back to see your live since I can't make it on Saturdays. Okay, so I'm going to be coming live on Wednesdays at this time at 1:00. Let me show you. People were requesting socks, right? And I felt like I didn't know how to make socks. Okay, so let me get all my stuff here that I want to show you. So I felt like I didn't know how to make socks. I was scared of socks. And then when I looked at the legging that I did a video about how to make the leg warmers. I was looking at that and I said, well, all I have to do is figure out how to put a heel in here and put a toe in here, and we will have a sock. So I started fooling around with that. I'll show you the very first one I came up with. It doesn't look too good at all, but I was trying to get the idea. Okay, so here. So this is my first sock. All right, so it has a heel, and it has a toe. Okay, so then I said, well, it's kind of clunky looking, so I'll keep going. So then I did do this, which is not much of an improvement, but a little bit. But the good news is I have a heel and I have a toe. All right, so then I said, okay, let me see what'll happen if I make a cuff. So then I did this right here, the cuff sock. And this, to me, it started looking more like, my daughter said it looked like a Christmas stocking, which is another idea for when the holidays come. So we have that. And then, I went. then I did these. I did these socks right here. Okay, I'm trying to figure where my camera is. Okay, so then they still look a little Christmassy, like a Christmas stocking. And then I got a little, let's see, what did I do from there? From then I started making small socks. I said, let me make some small socks for the kids. Now all my socks are chunky. And I said, people don't want chunky socks. They want the sock to be able to go in their shoe. So I'm gonna be honest with you. So I had this, let me just turn this over here. I'll put the camera over there. You can see. Then I had this, ooh, how come I can't do that? Okay, demo. All right, so I had this a long time ago. I had this loom that I bought to do socks. And this is the sock that you would make, the fabric, the yarn, and the loom that you would use to make a sock that you would wear like an everyday sock to put in a shoe. But do you see how small these are? I just gave up because it was too tedious. Now, what I'm going to show you when I'm going to put the video up on Sunday. I'm going to show you what you need to do. So if you don't want a chunky sock, you can, with what I'm going to show you, just use it to make a thin sock. If you have that patience, and if you're I couldn't. So all my socks are going to be, okay, let me tell you. So I'm decided that all of my socks, I'm going to make socks for those of you, or for people who have, if you have a house where you don't allow shoes in your house, or a part of your house, or a room that's a no shoe room, then this is what these socks are for, the chunky ones, okay? and so, or just in the wintertime if you need something to keep your feet warm. But I don't think they're necessarily socks for wearing outside. I don't know. What do you think? But what I'm going to show you, you can use this, the tutorial I'm going to show you, to use on the a loom that has small spaces and small pegs, and you can actually follow the same instructions and make a really nice, thin, comfortable sock. Okay, so that has been my sock adventure. I'm going to have this video up on sometime on Sunday. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. I've been playing with socks, and here's one with a different type of yarn like this. Okay, all right, so if you wanted to know how to do a heel and a toe and make a sock, I'll have that up on Sunday. And also, let me see. There's something. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, all of this. Okay, I wanted to. All right, so I wanted to talk about this. I should have gotten it out, but I didn't. Ooh. Okay. All right. I don't have a studio anymore. So this is actually my bedroom. So everything is crammed into my bedroom. And it's a lot of times I'm walking sideways because I have a brother scan and cut. I have a Cricut maker. I have an embroidery machine. I have several sewing machines, and then all this knitting stuff. And then I have another quilting sewing machine over there, and a serger. I have a heat press. Let me tell you, I got all this stuff. I have everything for the studio, but I'm praying and I'm asking God and every day to allow me to have a studio where if I had a studio for real, I would just have my camera on almost 24/7, and I just be in there working and playing, and anybody who wanted to watch me work and play and talk to me, that would be okay. I wanted to show you this. Now, there's a lady who comes on my channel, who's on my channel. Her name is Pat, and she's a very sweet lady, and I don't know if she can catch this, but I hope she'll catch the replay. Anyway, I'm going to contact her anyway, because she sent me this loom a while back. Isn't that something? Let me go over here. Look at that. And look, she wrote me an email, and she said, I have this loom, and it is a 1/4 inch 120 peg loom. And she said, would you like to have it? And I said, of course. And she sent it to me. She just sent it to me for free. She paid the postage, and she even sent some inspirational information inside the package. And I got this, and I was so excited, and I started working on it. And the same thing, like the sock, I saw how small these were, and I found it tedious, and it wasn't fun to work on. So what I'm going to do, Pat, if you're watching, if you're not, I was going to email you and ask you, do you want the loom back? And if she doesn't want the loom back, I'm going to play it forward. So somebody on my channel, maybe we'll have a little raffle or whatever, and I will play it forward to you if this is something that you will use. Like, I know that I don't like the little the tediousness of this, working on this right now. So that's why I want to pass it on to someone who would be using it, because right now I don't use it. And I just feel like I was gifted this beautiful, and it's a wooden loom from Sindwood Looms. And so I'm going to ask Pat, I'm going to say, Pat, would you like for me to send it back to you? If she says yes, I will send it back to her. If she says play it forward, then we'll have a raffle or something, and I'll raffle it off if this is something that you think that you're going to use. Okay? All right, there you go. Okay, so as far as the sharing, which is something we usually do on the channel, I have it all together. I have some wonderful things. I have Jennifer's bucket hat that she made for her grandchild. I have, of course, stuff from Betty, stuff from Courtney. And so I'm going to save all that up. And then next month at the last Wednesday, I'm going to have all that ready to share. Anybody that has anything, it doesn't have to be loom knitting or anything that I have done a tutorial on. Anybody that has anything that they would like to share, then send me a picture in an email. Let's see, where would you send that to? You would send it to, oh, where's my email? Okay. Wambui at wambuimadeit.com. How come I don't see? All right, I don't see my email. I don't even have that read. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so this is my email address. If you would like to send something to share, then send it to Wambui at wambuimadeit.com. Send it in the email as an attachment, and I will be sharing that with the other things that I have. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me turn this. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's get back and see who's on here. Where am I now? Here am I. Okay, so let's get back. Where were we? Okay, so let's go back up here. We have, okay, so now I don't know where I left off. We were at Colorado. It's only 88. Okay, so Professor says it's only 88 here. So it's pretty nice. And then we have Vancouver. Okay, I've done these, haven't I? Yes. Okay. And then okay, that brings us back to MZ. Okay, I'm very merciful. I just laughed with them. Okay, yes, about the name, right? And then Crafting Journey. Hello, Crafting Journey. Crafting Journey, we got to get you back on. Crafting Journey, go check out her channel. She does a lot of really interesting things. And if you're a person who are into mystery and court shows and trials and things like that, she also somehow incorporates that sometimes into her YouTubes. And if you're somebody that likes to craft and you like court shows and crafts and trials, you might. And she just came back from, oh, it looked like it was so much fun. She went away to a crafting retreat, and that looked like so much fun. Okay, so we're going to go with Mia. Hi, Mia. Welcome. And being legally blind, your videos are easy to follow. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. That means a lot to me, Amber. And then first time visit to a live. Just wanted to let you know that your videos help me explore a new hobby. You are awesome. Okay. It's hard reading good things about yourself, but I appreciate it. And thank you so much. Thank you so very much. And then crafting journey, super cute socks. You know, I'm going to have to make the, okay. Yes, I'm going to get this out. Here's Betty. Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Betty. And Betty not only shares all her crafting projects, and she does it all, but she also shares her cooking projects. And I have her dehydrating some strawberries that I'm going to show, that I'm ready to show, but not today. I'm going to be sharing the last Wednesday. And let's see what we have here. Purple is my favorite color. You're doing great. They look like slippers. Yeah, maybe I should just call them slippers, right? Instead of socks. Maybe that's what I should do. Slipper socks. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. No patience here. Love chunky socks for around the house. Okay. So I won't be sending you this then. Okay. All right. Let's see. And here's Erin, the tattered maiden. Hi. Now I know you have a lot of patience because you do tatting. That takes a lot of, well, you know, I think when I think about it, I guess most every craft you have to have patience, right? But I guess I like things that will work out very quickly. And so that's why I like using chunky yarn. Thank you for being here, Erin. And then Sheila, I would love to have it. Okay. All right. You know what? If no one else speaks for it right now, then I'm going to have oh, you know what? I got to wait. I just want to make sure that Pat doesn't want me to send it back to her. I don't think she does. Otherwise, why would she have sent it to me? But I just want to ask her. I don't think she does. And if she doesn't, I will be happy to forward it to you at my expense so that you can have it. Okay? Because it needs to be used. All right? It's very pretty, isn't it? It needs to be used. So Sheila, in the meantime, when you get off the live, just go ahead and send me an email to remind me that you would like to have it. Send me your email and your address. Send me your address where you would like it sent to. Okay. Just send it to Wambui at wambui.com and I will be happy to send it to you. Okay. That's great. Okay. All right. So here. Okay. So, oh, you would use it? Oh, I didn't think that. I thought because it wasn't chunky that, that you wouldn't be interested in it because it was chunky. Okay. Yeah. Check out Crafting Journey. Yes. Okay. That's an awesome loom. I've been bedridden, housebound for 10 years, recovering from brain surgery. I'm sorry to hear that, MZ, but it seems like you're doing great and you're able to do some crafting. And really, that's what life is about anyway, crafting, isn't it? Well, we're glad that you're doing well, Lizette. MZ, see now, or I need to check out Crafting Journey. And Grandma Girl, hello, gamer girl, gamer. And then who's this? Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. And I have a hard time with the heel when I make socks. I'm going to try to break it down. That was the hardest part I had to. I'm going to try to break it down and, go slow and repeat so that everybody can get it. And of course, those people who get things really quickly, then I'm going to break it up into chapters so you can always go at the pace that you want to go. But I'm hoping, Gamer Girl, that you'll be able to do some heels after you see the video Sunday. Okay. Love watching your videos. I recommend you to all my friends who are new at loom knitting. Thank you so much. Yes, I want to send wood loom. Okay, here's what to do then. Those of you who are interested in the loom, again, I still want to check with Pat, but I'm pretty sure she would want me to play it forward because she played it forward to me. So anybody that's interested, let's do like this. You send me an email, okay? Here's what we'll do. Anybody that's interested in the loom, where is my email address again? Okay, so you know the email. Wambui at Wambui. Why do I keep losing that? Okay. Wambui at wambuimade.com. Anybody who's interested in the loom, send me an email and say you're interested. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get those people who are interested, we'll get together and we'll do a little private something where I have a picker from, one of those automatic pickers, pick the number or whatever. So we'll do something like that. Okay. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay. Okay. All right. That'll be fun. Okay. So where am I? I'm here. All right. So let's see. Where was I? A Sinwood loom. Yeah. The Sinwood looms, I love them. That's what this one is right here as well too. Yeah. Yeah. They're the wooden looms. They feel good to work on. They do cost more, of course, than the plastic looms, but they do not cost that much more. So they're a lot of fun and they feel really good. Okay. And thank you so much. Okay. You're welcome. Uh, can you do a video on how to do the heel of the socks? Yes. Well, when I do the video that I'm going to upload, I'm going to go from start to finish. Okay. So I'm going to start up here. I'm going to do the cuff. I'm going to do what I call the upper leg or the upper sock. Then we're going to do the heel. Okay. And then we're going to do the foot. And then we're going to do the toe. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get over. Yeah, the toe. All right. So I'm going to put all of these things in one video. And then, like I said, I'm going to break it up. When you look in the description box, you'll see cuff. You'll see top of sock. You'll see heel. You'll see foot. You'll see toe. And so you can click on the part that you want to learn. And I'm going to go real slow and make sure that hopefully most people will understand. Okay. Kelly's Crochet Adventures. Welcome, Kelly's Crochet Adventures. Hey there. Hey there, lovely Wambui made it. Hello, welcome. That's something that I want to do too. I used to crochet and I stopped. And when I stopped, I don't remember a lot of how to do. I used to do Afghans. I used to do ponchos. My mother taught me how to make ponchos. Anyway, I love the art of crocheting and I would love to do that as well. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And here's, you're incredibly generous. I love that you pay it forward. I also love your chapters and your videos. Thank you, Crafting Journey. And let's see you here. Yes, maybe. Okay. And I'm so happy to catch you live. Well, thank you. I'm so happy that somebody came. I just did it out of the blue. But this is going to be the regular time and day, but it's going to be once a month unless I'm thinking that sometimes I might just feel like going live for the heck of it. But the Saturday is no longer going to work. So I'm going to do a weekday. So the last Wednesdays at 1:00 and see how that works. Okay. Thank you, Gamer Girl. Thank you so much. What yarn did I use? This is my favorite yarn. This is the yarn that, okay, this is it. Okay, this yarn right here is also this yarn, just a different color. And this is what Michaels sells. Let me put it over here. Maybe you can see better. Let me go like this. Okay. All right. So this is Charisma. All right. Charisma yarn. This is from Loops and Threads, and that is the Michaels brand. And so I really like this. I make everything out of this because I like chunky anyway. And then it just goes, it feels really good. It's acrylic, but it feels really soft and it washes really well. Okay. So that's Charisma yarn. Okay. from, but I think Michael's is the only, you can get it on Amazon, but I think Michael's is the only place that sells it. And here you go. I want to make those socks. Okay, yay. Then I'm going to have the socks up, like I said, sometime on Sunday. The video will be up. Cool beans. Okay, great. I thought I was the only one that said cool. What time on Sunday? I called you a couple of times, but I'm forgetting. Thank you, wanting to pay it forward. Oh, thank you so much. Well, on Sunday, what I'm going to be doing is I'm not going live. I'm going to have a video and I'm going to upload it. It'll probably be up around noon on Sunday. Well, noon Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so noon. I'm going to make sure it's up by noon New York time. Okay, but it's not going to be a live. All right, so you'll be able to catch it anytime you want to and then review it again anytime you want to. Thank you so much, Amzette. And I love loom knitting. I love loom knitting. And then I got to a place where I was like over loom knitting. And I just wanted, because I love all crafts. Let me get back to me. Oh, well, I keep forgetting there's me. I like, for instance, this right here, I did on my embroidery machine, you know. And then the other day, I did this one. Now, what it is this zebra is embroidered. And then I'm going to make a crazy quilt out of it. So I started adding quilting around it to make a quilt out of this. Okay. So I love all crafts. That's why it's hard for me to stay focused on what I'm doing, because I want to do it all. I want to do everything. Let's see. Oh, look, here's Susan. Susan was one of our guests way back, and she's very inspirational. Hello, dear pal. Great to see you again, too. Yes, we've got to get back to having some guests on. I would love to do that. We've had Crafting Journey. Rebecca was our very first guest, and then we had Betty, and then we had Miss Susan. And so I'm always saying, if there's anybody that would love to come on and just talk craft talk or share whatever you're working on or have been working on, then that would be great. Thank you for being here, Susan. And so Wednesday works better for me then. Okay, very good, very good. So Wednesday, looking as sparkly as always. Thank you, Susan. And it's love that yarn. Yes, that's my favorite yarn. I'm going to, what did she say? I have 4 of those yarns, 2 of each color. Yes, these yarns, they're just so easy to work with, and they knit up really fast because they are kind of thick. Okay. Do you have US chunk? Do you have, okay, I'm not sure what you're asking. Do you have US chunky yarn? Okay, Gamer Girl, ask that again. I'm not sure. Ask me in another way. I'm not sure what you're asking. Do you have US chunky yarn? Okay, ask me again. Okay, Kelly's, I love looming with, the Charisma yarn is my favorite. And thank you. Okay, so here he said, oh, that sounds great. I'm 2 hours behind and have church at that time. I love your embroidery. So beautiful. Thank you. You know, I don't know if anybody else has an embroidery machine, and I don't have that big kind. I just have a Brother. It's called what is it called? It's called a Brother PE 800. It looks like more or less like a sewing machine. I don't know if I can get over there. So here's this is my embroidery machine right here. And you know, you almost feel like you're cheating. And I'll tell you why, because you just keep changing. All you do is change the thread colors. And once you get the hang of it, the machine you can walk away. It'll say, oh, it's going to take us 2 minutes to do this part. Then you walk away, and then it's time to change the color. Then you change the color, and then it'll say, oh, this is going to take 5 minutes. So you walk away. And so it's like you're embroidering, but the machine is doing all the work. And it's a lot of fun, but in the beginning you feel like you're cheating because you're not really doing it. And then she says, I'd love to be a guest on yours. Okay, here's what you do. If you want to be a guest, let me I keep losing that email. Okay, so just send me an email, okay? And I would love to have you as a guest as well. Okay, so just send me an email and say you would like to be a guest, and I'll communicate with you and we'll hook up and practice a little bit and make sure we're can be heard and we both can be seen, and then we go live. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So I have a hard time with crocheting since I have eye problems. Yeah, that's the thing with crafting is these glasses. There's there's something for everyone. So if you have eye problems, then loom knitting will work better for you. And so you just decide what works better for you, and the things that you find frustrating, then don't do that. Don't even try it. Just move on to something else that you find more enjoyable, right? Okay. And do you have to use no, you do not. I see what you're saying. No, you don't have to use the chunky yarn. That's what I was saying, and I'm going to try to also give some guidelines for the gauge. You know, like if you're doing this, and of course you'd be using something this small, then you'd be using a very thin yarn. But you can use any yarn that you want to use. Is probably going to be important that your gauge is, not too big if you're going to use a thinner yarn. But I'll talk more about that in that video. But let me show you this too. Okay. I'm finding that this comes in, these are those the looms that you can adjust. You can, take them apart, put them back together again, that type of thing. And this might come in handy for if you feel that the sock is not wide enough for you, or you feel that it is too wide around. I'm going to make it average size, and then I'm going to try to give some guidelines for how to make it smaller or bigger, depending on how you want to do it. But if you have these, I forget what they're called now, but if you have because I did loom knit, I did use this for a lot of those socks, and it works. It's a good thing to loom knit on, and you can adjust the size if you feel like you want to make it bigger, just add 2 more. Okay. Anyway, so that is helpful too. Okay. Thank you, Grandma Girl. And let's see. Here you go. What is going on? I had a nice one. My sweet hubby bought it for me, but I couldn't understand how to use the sewing or embroidery. I ended up selling it. Okay, well, that's one of the things I'm talking about. Everything is not for everyone. And if you find something frustrating, or you just can't, or you're not having a good time, then play it forward or sell it. Yeah, okay, right? All right, so here's awesome. Great. And then I have, oh no, we all do when we're on. It's not you, gamer girl. It's not you, gamer girl. It's all of us when we're online and we're typing in letters really fast, and we are trying. And then also sometimes spell check can mess us up because we put in one thing and then it corrects it. They think we're trying to say something else. So no, it's not you, gamer girl. It's all of us on this internet thing. It's sometimes hard to say what you really want to say when you're typing it in and trying to listen to what's going on at the same time. So it's not you. It's okay. So here we go. Bye for now. I'll email you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Crafting Journey. Thank you so very much. And we are going to, which loom did you use to make the socks that you showed us? Okay. I actually used this loom. Okay. These are the 2 looms that I used. I did some on this. Some on this one right here. and I did some on this. And this is the 24 peg, 5/8 inch gauge. This usually is like the smallest loom that comes in your pack of looms if you bought one of those packages from the crafting store. It's a 24 peg loom. And the 24 peg to me seems average. That's what, okay. So to me this seems like an average size. I wear a size 8 shoe, and this right here. But then I can also tell you how to make the foot longer or this part taller. So all these things are adjustable. I think the most important thing is once you know how to do the heel and you know how to do the toe, then I think you can take it and make it your own, and you can, you know, customize it. You'll know, well, oh, one thing that is going to be very important is to have a row counter, because you want your socks to be the same size. So you want to count how many rows you're doing, okay? And then after the heel, you want to count how many rows you're doing, just to make sure that both of the socks have the same amount of rows, or at least close to it, right? Okay. I only have the plastic loom, but you buy at Walmart. Okay, so you're going to need a small loom. So you have this plastic 24 peg loom, because you're going to need a small one with 24, at the most 26. I would say 24 inches in 24 pegs would be a good size to have for the socks. And we don't have a Walmart here in New York. Do we have a Walmart here? We don't have a Walmart. We have, yeah, we don't have a Walmart here in New York. I want to get a few chunky flexi looms. Yeah, that's what this, not that. That's what this is. Thank you. The chunky flexi looms. That's what this is. And they're real handy because you can make things. And the other way this came in handy too is because for the heel, you're only going to be working on half of the loom. You need to divide it in half. And so with the chunkies, what I could do was the heel part for me was always the light part. So I'm only working on the lighter ones when I'm doing the heel, and then do everything. But it helped me to divide the loom in half with the colors using the flexis. Thank you. Okay, and now, and then, okay, what did she say? But she was saying I have a skinny one. Oh, you're saying you have the skinny one. But you know what? You can do the socks on the skinny one too, you know, and use a thinner yarn. Or, yeah, I'm going to try that and see how that works, because I have both of them. So I'm going to try the chunky and the skinny. Okay. Okay. So then what about wider? Okay. That's what I was talking about as far as if you use something like this, then if you feel like you need to make if your calf, you want your calf to be wider, well, then you just slip in one or two more of these and then go for it like that. But I am going to try to figure out as best I can so that everybody can figure out how to do their own size. Okay. All right. So, but thank you, gamer girl. And she says she wears a size 10 shoe. Okay, so I wear a size 8. All right, so when I did about 20 rows for the foot, 20. I'm going to say you would add about 5 more rows if you're a size 10. I'm thinking I'm going to try to figure it out, but okay. But that's the kind of thing I want to try to figure out so that everybody will be able to make it to fit whatever size they are. Okay. Are they a lot of money? What you told me, the flexi looms? These are not a lot of money. I think on Amazon these are what, $12. I think they're under $15. Yeah, it may be around. I think it's around $12 for And you get a whole bunch of them. You get enough that you could actually make a, you know, a blanket or whatever. You can make anything with it. Let me see. I forgot to put my phone on silent, and everybody wants to call. Okay. So, yeah. So they cost about $12, I think. Okay. Wheezy, you can buy the flexi. Yeah. Also, I think Sinwood sells the flexies as well. Flexies, most any craft store has them, except Michael's. Michael's doesn't carry that brand, so they don't have them. Hello, Easy, welcome. Okay, see, so the Flexi Loom, I knew what you were talking about. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap up. Okay, so AMZ says $14.99 for this, and like I said, you get a bunch, so you can make two socks at one time or whatever. You get a bunch of these in there, and they're really sturdy, really sturdy. Yeah. Okay, I did a review on this. I reviewed another company's before I found these, and the other company I couldn't give it a real good review because it was just so flimsy, and it was breaking as I was trying to use it. But these are really, really good, and when you want to go somewhere, you can like just, you know, put it in your purse or your tote bag, and it fits, and then open it up when you want to use it. Okay, thank you, MZ. And then you can trace your foot on a piece of paper or cardboard and use that as a template. Some people so smart. That is a good thing to do. Use it as a template, and then if you know that, okay, so if you use it as a template, and so if you know that one size is this many rows to get to your size, okay, you know what? I'm going to figure that out, okay? But thank you. That is a good idea to have a template, okay? All right, let's see. I made a beautiful blanket with the loom attaching several rolls together. Thanks very much for your inspiration. Well, you're welcome, Sylvia. I'm so happy that it worked out for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so right about now, then, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. You really have made my day, and you really are just so kind to me on the channel. I really appreciate all the love that I get from all of you. So if there's no other question, okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm Zed is saying, okay, I'm happy to spend my morning with you. I'll continue to recommend you. I love you. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, so if there are no other questions, I'm going to have the video up on Sunday. It'll be around noon New York time that I'm going to have the video up. By the time I get it up, I'm hoping that I will have solved most of the issues about how to figure out how many rows you need to do to get your specific size. If not, then I will go live again and we'll just address that issue. But the main thing I want you to understand is how to do the heel and how to do the toe. And then I think basically you can take that and run with it, okay? So thank you. May you all have a blessed rest of the day. And I will see you, unless I get some crazy idea that I just need to go live or something. I'm going to post the video on Sunday, and then I will see you the last Wednesday of next month. Well, yeah, of next month. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let me just give everybody there. And she's saying, bye-bye, Wambui. Thank you for making my day. Thank you for making mine. Good afternoon. See you next week, Wednesday. I love you much. All right. So I'm just going to turn off. I don't have an outro video or anything today. I'm just going to finish. Love to all of you. Okay. Peace.